we go. We're live.
Nice. Give me just a second. I'm putting this into the Discord. Or, I mean, into... Aero Aviation. Give me 1 second. I just put this into the Zebo. There's a, live now thing.
For what?
In the X-Plane forum, for the Zebo forum, there's the one that John Fly started.
Oh, cool.
So I just put our Twitches in there. Okay.
Nice.
Oh. Sure. Alright. I got mine up.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright.
Get in there, fam. All right, if there's the captain today.
Let's do it. All right. Let's see here. Let's get the GPU out here. All right. Got the GPU is set up.
All right, I'll go ahead and get this started up here overhead. That'll do. All right, let me get the ATIS, and then I'll give you some payload stuff.
Yep, sounds good.
Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta INTL Information Zulu 1800 Zulu weather. Wind 280 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 7000 few, temperature 32, dew point -3. Altimeter 2988. Arriving runways 27 right, 27 left, 26 right, 28, 26 left, departing runways 27 right, 27 left, 26 right, 28, 26 left. Advise on initial contact you have Zulu.
Alright, information Zulu.
Okay. Let's see. Looks like we're going to...
Altimeter is, oh, you already got in there, 2988.
Yep.
And the standby. And I'll get an ATIS and see what the game is saying for Boston as well.
Okay.
Make sure we're getting the right runway there. It's going to be 27 right for our departure here.
Alright. Departure 27 right. Got that.
738. Probably going to be runway 27 based on the TAF for that I sent you before. All the winds are 270, 280.
Okay.
Here we go, Boston, 24th, 2054 Zulu, winds 280, 13 knots, no gusting, 10 miles visibility, few clouds, 5,500 scattered, 9,500 broken, and 17,000. Temperature 25, dew point 10, altimeter 2968. Alright, so it'll be runway 27 there. Yo, yo, yo!
And we'll call this flight 5512.
It works.
All right.
Oh, didn't get the IRSs going. That might help.
You got it. All right.
Yep. There we go. All right, I got a flight plan here. Get some load numbers for you. With the zero fuel weight with no payload is 91.2.
Yes. Yeah, 91.2.
All right, we need 39.9.
All right, block fuel.
Block fuel is 21.2.
All right. Fuel truck out here. Actually, oh, there we go.
And cruising altitude is going to be flight level 350.
All right.
And time en route. Gate to gate is going to be 2 hours, so probably an hour and 30 in the air.
Okay. 2 hours gate to gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
In theory, could shared cockpit be used to carry passenger? I don't know.
You said the weather looks like it's gonna be a little bit bumpy along the way.
Yeah, it was showing somewhere along like northern Virginia up into New Jersey. It's pretty bumpy. There's like a SIGMET there for moderate turbulence between flight level 280 and 410, but I don't know how well that's going to translate to actually in the game since we're using the default weather.
Okay.
We'll find out. Aiden, nice. What's up, man? Mashy to Kiddo.
Hey, what's up, Aiden? And Crazy, how you doing? What you got going?
Working on the flight plan.
Okay.
Did you call the fuel truck and stuff?
I did. Let's take a look. Let's see. I think we are almost done. Yeah, we're almost there. Give a few more minutes. We should be finished. Get the APU started.
The most waypoints I've put in a while.
Yeah, I figured it's gonna be quite the hop.
I've done this flight
see.
before, but it's been a long time.
Has it? What's the looking to see? So we're taking off to the west.
Yeah,
taking off
27
west.
right.
Okay.
RBV, there's which one? 4012. There we go. Flying right over JFK too. And Roebuck 3. There we go. Departure arrivals.
There's well, let's see. There's a couple TFRs over DC. No, we're good. We'll be above. Yeah, we'll be good on the TFRs. I just remember seeing them the other day.
Plumber 2 spa transition. Arrival.
So,
a ILS or RNAV. Actually, is there? ILS 27. Glide slope on Roebuck 3. JFK transition. Route. Activate. Execute.
okay. Let's see. Alright, we're going good on fuel. Let's get the AP started. AP bleeds are on.
Should have a good tailwind component for most of the flight too. All the winds are westerly and we're going northwest the entire flight.
Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Quick?
Alright. Fuel's all done loading, right?
Yeah, fuel is done.
Cool. IRS just aligned. Let's do performance stuff.
That's weird. Nobody can hear me. Can anybody hear me on stream? Aiden, Crazy, any of y'all hear me?
Reserve 7.1. Cost index 50. Flight level 350. 260. Well, I can hear you on Discord, if that means anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Double check your OBS to make sure that your mic's not muted.
That's what I am about to do. Let me get the.
Whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Oh, damn it. That was my fault. I did not change the bus over.
That's alright, we got it. Alright. Nice, the deviation, plus 12. I would have been kind of pissed if I restarted this whole process. Outside temperature is 32 degrees. D-rate takeoff, normal climb. Runway winds 280 at 7.
Okay, how about now? Can you guys hear me? Alright, I got that fixed. For some reason, I don't know why the little on OBS, the little invisible, you know, like the hide, the little eyeball on your sources. Apparently, if you have those set like you're hiding something, it mutes your audio feed, even though you don't actually have them muted in the mixer. That was weird.
What?
Yeah, I don't even remember when I did that, but okay, so everybody can hear me now. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see. While you're doing that, I'm gonna get pushback set up just for when we're ready to.
Somebody threw out a transponder code today.
Oh, what do we got?
clearance delivery frequency 118.1.
Clearance today, Westchester 2580, Cancun with hotel.
Westchester 2580, Cancun, Bed 2, air transition, flight plan route, depart 6 left, squawk
Parting
2230.
27 right, so we are
Westchester
going to make
2580
a
is Cancun, Bed 2, air
Yeah,
flight plan
right.
6 left, 2230.
There you go. 2 2
Westchester 2580, all card, data
3
hotel, waiting for the
0.
Morning.
McFaddy got it. 1337. Lead, baby.
Did you actually get that from cross traffic or whatever it is, that plugin?
I got the first one, and then McFaddy threw out a 1337.
Of course he did.
7979, taxi off.
That's
Easily.
hilarious.
Alright, let's do a little pre-flight checklist here for start. Batteries on, ground power is off, we got the APU on and on the bus. Electric hydraulic pumps,
They're on.
landing gear,
Down 3 green.
IRS mode selector,
Navigation.
light test.
Right, Westchester 1215, contact ground on 121.165, yeah.
Put it in the up
West
position.
1215, connect.
There we go, look at that, all those beautiful lights. Nice.
Good.
Oxygen, let me set that up real quick. So cruise altitude, 350.
3.5 and what's
Boston, I'm
elevation?
guessing it's probably like 27 feet. I'll just put 50 in there, that should be good.
Should be pretty close.
Alright, APU, good. Alright. Where are we at? Fuel. Got the after
Good.
pumps on. I'll go ahead and turn those on. We're already loaded, and we should have
Centers are on.
about 21,000 pounds.
Correct.
Let's see. Emergency exit lights are armed. Fasten seatbelts. Those are on. Auto brakes.
Set.
44 ground runway
Flight altitude, landing altitude set, and we're on auto.
3020, taxi Bravo Charlie.
Air conditioning set. Got the window heat.
Window heat on. Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Auto brake. Hydraulics.
Hydraulics are on.
And system quantity and pressure is good.
Yep.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stabilizer trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Radio aids. Got those. Transponder is set and we're on standby. Rudder and aileron trim should be 0 units.
Russia 26,
Yep,
44
0.
ground runway 24 right.
FMC is complete. Thrust settings, V speeds should be in. Double check. Yeah, we got V2 on there.
Give you
Stabilizer
weather. I'll
trim.
take terrain.
Stabilizer trim
Go
is set. Flight deck doors and windows.
Need to. 1 second. All right. She'll close us up.
All right. Basically ready for pushback and start once they get loaded.
Okay. Cabin door should be secure. That's secure.
Follow the RJ Alpha Hotel on course 3404.
Also, minimums for the ILS 27 are 500 feet.
Ooh. You got MFP set up, right?
What's that?
You got the MFP set up for 27, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, crazy. We're kind of going all out on this. We figure we'll give shared cockpit a good run.
Not getting minimums in there. Oh, they're on your screen.
Guys, DeLeo's on board.
There we go.
Get an altitude disagree. Oh, your pressure's off.
What is it on?
2988, right?
My guy's reading 2988 over here.
Okay, let me adjust it on my side. It didn't sync up.
You know what? I bet I have sync to FO still on. Let me turn that off.
Oh yeah. Let me double check mine. I forget Where's display? No. Hardware. No.
Oh wait, yeah, I might have to disconnect so the. Wait, go back. You just missed it.
Oh, mine's off.
All right, so I'm gonna have to disconnect and turn mine off.
Actually, no. You should be able to just set yours to off, and then set yours off, and then if I change it, is yours moving?
There you go. Now it's off.
There we go. Now we're good. You're at 2988 with me.
Okay.
We're good.
Let me see if I can get minimums here. Yeah, we're working. All right.
Sweet.
Phew. Okay.
No, we wanted a longer flight. Quick. We went to Jacksonville on the first one. Why'd she close the door yet?
I got it.
There she goes.
She said we're ready to go. I'll turn the anti-collision off and get the call for pushback.
Yep. You ready for pushback? Actually, I gotta do an announcement. Give me a sec. Good afternoon, folks. This is Captain Walker from Flight Deck. I'm here with First Officer Farrell, and we want to welcome you aboard Flight 5512 to Boston Logan International. Looks like we'll be about 2 hours, gate to gate. The weather is going to be a little bumpy up around Virginia, so watch for the fastest seatbelt sign. We're not expecting any delays for ATC, so we should get there pretty quick. We're going to finish up a few things up here, get a pushback, and we'll be taxiing out to runway 27 right for number 2 departure. Thank you again for flying Walker Air Transport.
Nice. Also get the chalks. Forgot those.
Oh yeah, definitely. The chalks. I figured you'd like that, Aiden. I worked hard on that one. Alright, you ready for pushback?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Anti-collision's
Alright.
Okay,
Alright, push it back.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Yes, Crazy, you're gonna want Navigraph for everything. You're gonna want it, period. Especially if you're gonna fly the tubes. It makes it easier with SimBrief. And yes, Aiden, I have a script for every single moment in the flight that I have to say something. I've been working on it for most of the day.
That's awesome.
I need to clean up the welcome. It's a little. I had to adjust it because I was expecting like the weather to be fine, but I had to kind of throw the bumpy stuff in.
Weather's
But
fine. Get a little turbulence.
yeah, little bouncing around.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And I gotta remember to use the actual parking brake, not my rudder pedal, so we're gonna get stuck.
Yeah, or I could just toggle it. I should be able to do. I think that's what we did
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So when she calls for the brakes, just toggle it and
Okay.
yeah. Crazy. Jeez. Mile High Club meeting in the back.
McFaddy and Aiden.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Go ahead and
Got
flip
it.
the brake off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, get the packs off.
Alright. I'll let you fire them up. We'll start with 2.
Number 2, going to ground. You can get the fuel.
Yep, I got the fuel.
Westjet 1203, you can keep it going. Romeo into the ramp, 122227. Romeo into the ramp, over 2227, Westjet 1203.
And 25 and 2, give it fuel. Crazy. I don't know, man. Navigraph is super cheap for an entire year. I think it's worth buying, to be honest. Especially if you want the realism. You know, I prefer to fly realistic, so it was worth the purchase price.
Alright, generator 2 is online. Starting up engine number 1.
You can keep it going.
Okay.
Romeo into the ramp, 122227.
And 2's rising.
Over 2227, Westjet 1203.
25, fuel in. Alright, put us on engine 2 generator. Alright. My actual PPL is on hold. Quick. Probably another year. It's some things I gotta do. Alright. Engine
Operation
1.
complete. Set parking brake.
Go ahead and grab the parking brake. I'll get the APU off.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And APU bleeds off. Alright.
Alright, both are on the generators, right?
Yep, both on generators. Let's see. Checking power output right now. Generator 1 looks good, generator 2 looks good, and pads look good. Yep. Turn yaw dampener on.
Do a little control check.
Yep. Alright. Let's see. Controls look good.
You hear the rudders too.
And rudders look good. I have track IR.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
I'm getting double pushback voice. That's funny.
I'm probably just hearing it through my voice or my headset.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Next plane pilot, what's up, man? I'm doing well.
Let's see. Torpedo heat's on.
Alright.
Are on.
Before taxi checklist, generators.
Generators good. On.
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Probe heat.
On.
Anti-ice we don't need. Air conditioning is...
Trim air's on.
Auto. APU bleeds off. Engine bleeds on. Nice. Flaps are set and green. Stabilizer trim is set. Flight control is checked and recall. Mr. Hand signal, but he's driving away, so I think we're good to go.
Alright. Let's head out of here. Brakes off. And we are moving.
They see me rolling. They hating.
And we're going to 27 right.
Give way to Encore Q400 right to left of Romeo north right.
Work on these external cameras while you're driving.
Yep, I got my camera set up. The old Airbus view for my folks to see.
I am sharing a cockpit with Etherflight.
Hey, that wasn't me flying quick. That was somebody else. Did you saw my post earlier? That thing made it on the flight sim best moments.
Oh yeah, you're landing. What did you think was going on when it was like giving you the airspeed warning?
I kind of like zoned out because I think I got frustrated because I was thinking that I had another Zebo bug where it didn't pick up ILS. So I don't know. I just kind of tuned out and then didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Now that I watch it, it's pretty stupid. I should have recognized the alert. Hey, what's up, Al McFaddy? Oh, I destroyed the parking lot, the houses, the freeway overpass in Atlanta. Oh, yeah.
Let me get the MCP. Everything's on there. Turn the flight directors on. We should have VNAV and LNAV. So we'll do a takeoff briefing while we're rolling here. Normal takeoff. V1 is 143. Rotate at 144. Anything happens before V1, abort the takeoff. RTO is armed. Full reversers and stuff. You can climb out and tell me when you want the autopilot off or on.
Okay.
And then give me the flap retraction scheduled there.
Will do.
You got the departure. The route is from Atlanta to Boston.
Looks like what 2 hours, 2 hours gate to gate, so it'll be good.
Airtime is about 1 hour 30.
Good morning, Intruders 1804 Heavy with you, short as Delta.
I've only had one crash in Walker Air Transport, so let's just be clear, quick.
It's okay. I'm handling the landing. We should be okay. We got ground. What is tower? 119.1.
I need to get, for the next time we do this, I should get that chatter add-on you have.
That's good. Just add a little bit of extra realism.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that, because that's the one that that's the paid one, right? That has like hundreds of
Yeah, there's thousands.
or thousands of clips.
It's good when no one's actually watching you stream, or there's like one or two people who aren't chatting, and there's at least something going on in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, because it does. I mean, unless you're doing something, it kind of gets boring in cruise.
So like when you set it up, you can walk through step by step. But yeah, as soon as you get to cruise, you're like, all right, just twiddling my thumbs here.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, crazy. I'm waiting for another available batch, and I'm going to get the honeycomb yoke. I kind of tired of flying with a stick. I'd like
Zauber,
to get an actual
thanks
yoke.
for the follow there, bud. Welcome aboard.
I'll tell you what, man. This Twitch chat overlay that I have is freaking nice.
Pull it up. See what we're looking at.
No, you won't be able to see it. It's only on my screen.
Oh, gotcha.
Here, I'll take a picture and I'll post it. But it's really nice. It allows me to not have to use my phone anymore for Twitch chat. I keep wanting to say tit.
Unfortunately, you can't fly every plane in shared cockpit. There's like a handful of them, and the Zebo is probably the best one. Like the Zebo, the 320, the 767,
Yep,
the
people,
TBM.
proof in the pudding. I am texting while flying. Actually taxiing.
Well, we're still on the ground. It's okay.
Yes, I
didn't see
do,
anything.
but
Oh, that is cool.
yeah. I do quick, but every time I look to the right to see it, you see me looking to the right, so
Yes,
I'd rather just have it on my
from
screen.
Flight Factor.
Come on, you know that cockpits are not sterile in real life. You know, the pilots over there, they playing on their phones and stuff, telling us we gotta turn things off.
It's I'm the slave computer, so I'm running
All right,
basically.
I'm gonna turn here. I don't want
Ither
to
is
end.
in
We're
control
not
right
that
now,
big.
so I'm getting a little bit of stutter because there's like a microsecond delay between our two computers.
We're not a 747.
When we take off, it'll be a little
or
bit
a big
smoother in
ol'
the air. You can only tell
A380.
because we're on the ground right now. Alright.
All right, landing lights are on.
Hang on, so I can get it to the hold short, and we'll just pause there. Do this config here. We checked.
Yep.
Did you push the throttles forward to check takeoff configuration?
I will in just a second.
I got the
Yep, we're good.
config. Flap set. Green lights. Takeoff briefing is done. Complete. Cabin secured. MCP is set. Flight directors are on. Go ahead and arm the auto throttle. V2. Departure heading and cruise altitude. Transponder is set. We'll get that on TARA.
I got terrain on my side. I'll give you. You take traffic.
Should be TCAS on both. I'll get the weather on there.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. You take weather. I'll take. I don't really need terrain actually.
Strobes on.
Yep.
Equipment's on. Logos on. And you got the landing lights on.
Yeah, I gotta turn the lights up a bit. It's a little
Alright.
dark on.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
All right. Go. Like. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
Got you on tower and what is departure? 121.225.
2. Go ahead and line up.
Alrighty.
You hit the brake.
Oh.
I got it.
Yeah.
I was like, we're not moving. I was holding the brakes. Alright, here we go. Flights, yeah.
A little bit of forward control pressure on the flight stick or the yoke until 80 knots. 27 right, verified.
627 Delta 4 cross.
All right.
24 right. Delta 4 cross 24 right, runway 67.
Just gonna wait here for just a sec, and okay, we're clear for takeoff. Stabilize and inlet. Oh, we ain't got takeoff config. What's up, bud?
Try now.
There we go. What'd you miss?
Ground spoilers. That's what the config is for. We got it. 80 knots. V1, rotate.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Retract flaps 1. Go ahead and retract all the way. And take it on autopilot. Autopilot.
Autopilot's on.
Oh, Aiden said you missed the airspeed alive call.
Yeah.
Also, who screamed? I heard V1 in the background.
Yeah, I think you still get the V1 call out even though we turned off that voice.
I didn't hear it. I heard it through you. Interesting.
Sounded like we both said it.
Oh, maybe we did. Ooh.
Right. After takeoff, air conditioning and pressure are set. We got split needles. Looks like it's doing its job. Engine start switches are on auto. Landing gear up and off. Auto brake is off. Flaps up, no light. And altimeters don't have to worry about until 18,000.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights until 10,000.
Oh yeah, that's right. Crazy says he thinks the V1 is actually from the computer
Oh, maybe.
and not first officer.
Well, we both got it.
It is not a bad day.
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
As long as the autopilot stays synced, it'll be a good day.
At some point, it's going to do that thing that it did the other day, because every once in a while my computer shits itself and has a load because I have my ortho on an external hard drive.
Yeah, Aiden, so we have the same airport scenery, but everything else is just whatever. We didn't install separate installs, we didn't match every plug-in, we didn't do any of that. We have the usual better pushback, the things we need for the Zevo, and that's basically what we did. And so far it's worked. I mean, we went to Jacksonville with no problem, except for our autopilot lights were not synced together. So like we were on LNAV, but it was off on me and it showed heading select, but we were still flying an LNAV. So that's the only issue we had last time. Hey Mayo, what's up, bud? If this keeps going well, dude, I think I'm probably gonna get the what is it, the 757 Pro?
Is it the 7? Do they have one for the 757? I thought I just saw the 767. I could be wrong.
Let me look, because I was thinking,
Oh.
is that the one that has
Hey, turn
you
those
got the
lights.
lights?
I'm flipping all. It's hard from this angle. I got him. seatbelts on auto.
Alright, let me see what they have in the hangar. So, we can get... let's see. Oh, it's the 767. Is the 767 the one that has the cargo, or is that the 757?
If you get the 757, they both have cargo. If you get like the Pro extended thing.
Okay.
But for the 757, I just have the 200 variant. But for the 767, I have the Pro extended, so it has the cargo thing.
Okay, so then that's probably the next one I'll get. I'll get the 767.
Pretty. I mean, it's a Boeing, so a lot of stuff is familiar. Just getting used to the cockpit layout.
Yeah. Same FMS though, right?
Yeah, pretty similar. I mean, the process is almost identical. The other thing too is that I think in real life, if you're type rated for a 757, you can basically fly the 767 and vice versa. So if you have one, it's really easy to fly the other because the cockpits are almost identical.
Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking of, I need to finish working on the, I was working on a cargo variant for Walker Air Transport. I need to finish it.
For the 7.6?
7.3.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I need to finish it up. But it would be nice to do some 6-7 runs, like cargo runs.
It's fun flying a plane that big sometimes.
Oh, I bet.
Is that Atlanta Motors? No, what is that? There's like a Motor Speedway right off our right wing and an airport right next to it.
Let me switch to... I'm looking. I got clouds in the way.
Oh. Maybe it's Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yep, I see it.
I didn't know there was a runway next to it. You know what would be cool too on the cargo variants? Like if you had right below the front cockpit windows, if you had like a black strip, like on the old planes.
Yeah. You talking about cut down on the glare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing is called. I'm assuming it has a name.
Yeah, it's like the thing the Alaska State Police do on their cruisers. They have the matte black hoods. That's a good question, Crazy. I'm not sure. You'll have to Google it. I don't notice any issues running ortho. And I actually just moved. Oh,
STDs. STDs for you. STDs for you. STDs for you.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Crazy. I used to have ortho on an SSD, and I moved it to just Western Digital Black mechanical because I needed more space. And honestly, I can't even tell a difference with it being on a mechanical hard drive.
McFaddy, I'm talking about like right below the cockpit windows in some older planes. There's like that black strip that, you know, sort of allegedly cuts down on sun glare or something coming into the cockpit, just like right under the windows.
707, wind 2105, maintain visual separation, clear takeoff runway 23. Maintain visual separation, clear for takeoff, wind 777.
Oh, well then we're on the same page.
Oh, here we go. We can fly the Baron together.
Pointless, but probably fun.
Actually, you know what would be fun is the Grand Caravan.
That'd
The
be cool.
208.
We could joint fly that.
Yeah, we could do the FedEx delivery tomorrow and fly Fatty's 208 down. It'd be the slowest flight in the world. Oh, I didn't know that Twitch did split screen. That's cool.
Let's get an updated weather forecast for Boston.
Okay. Yeah, four flight's not really showing any weather at the moment. There's a little bit north of Boston, but
Let's see
nothing
how
really coming our
close
way.
it is to real life when the ACARS comes back. So right now, Sky Vector is saying winds 300 at 11 knots, 10 miles visibility, few clouds, 4,500, broken at 10,000, broken at 17,000, temperature 21, 2.12, 2973.
Okay.
This is saying, it's a little bit off. This is as of 2054 Zulu, this is 2254 Zulu. So it's 2 hours behind.
What's on the next page?
Just wait. I'll send another one.
Date. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if that was the original or not.
Let's see. Let's get some updates out.
Read this again. Yeah, so it's 2 hours behind.
Yes, a config for the ERG would be nice, crazy. I'd like to fly the Legacy 650 with someone, but sadly there isn't a config for it.
Check out, there's an airport right off the right wing. That's my airport in real life. KLZU.
Okay. Y'all, excuse me, I'm gonna sit in Farrell's lap. Where's it at?
If you look
Oh, I
directly
see it.
below
Yep,
the
I
right,
see
the
it.
left winglet,
Check that out. There's your little airport, bud.
KLZU, baby!
That's awesome.
Right there would be where advanced aviation is. Neat.
Wait, Fatty, did he said the right wing, not the left wing?
The left wing, left wing.
Oh, geez, I was looking over the right.
I think I said the right, but I meant the left because I'm dumb.
Oh. Well, I can't see it now. There's an airport on the right side, though. You know what? Fatty, you might have heard left. He may have said left. It's like the day I missed, couldn't hear somebody yelling at me about low speed.
I feel like I said right, but I meant left. I don't know.
Who knows?
I saw it. So I switched from the flight FS Enhancer skyboxes to the Vivid ones, and it fixed the cloud shadows. The cloud shadows don't flicker anymore; they look normal.
Nice. You're still using FS Enhancer?
No, I stopped. I mean, I use FS Enhancer for night lights, so they're white instead of yellow, but that's it. I was using it for the skyboxes, but I like these colors better, and it fixed the cloud shadows.
Are you on X-Vision now or no?
No. It's called like X Vivid or something.
There's I'll post it in a Discord. There is a night lighting done by Fork Boy.
Ooh.
It's really nice. It's like it's natural here. Trying to think if I have any of the. Let me find. Yeah, here we go. That's not it. Here we go. I just sent it to you in DM. But I just put that in last night, and it's really nice. I can't do anything about the cutoff with extended nights, night lighting. It's something to do with XP now. It only renders so many DFS tiles before it just cuts off. So when you're flying at 40,000 feet, you see them.
It does look pretty good.
Yeah, I was impressed with it.
But I had some issues. It was below 40,000 feet for sure when the lights were cutting off for me. Because I was like on approach to 29 Palms or something like that.
Yeah, you don't have to go very high. Let me see here. Give me a sec, Fatty. I'm posting it in the thing. Where's the screenshots at? There it is. There you go, man.
Damn, we're almost at cruise. That was fast.
Yeah.
Normally I derate the cruise too, but man, just leave it at regular cruise. It climbs up there pretty good. Forgot the elapsed timer again.
Oh, that's
Better
not
late
good.
than never. We almost get to cruise.
It's in the scenery channel, Fatty.
Give him the cruise call. Maybe call the flight attendant.
Did you just call her?
Yeah. I want a coffee.
You forgot to say 1,000 to go.
420 to go. 400 to go.
Oh, jeez. Alright. About we leveling off. Alright.
Looking good out here, fam.
It is definitely nice. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, once again from Flight Deck, we've leveled off at our cruising altitude of 35,000. We're going to go ahead and turn off fast seatbelt sign, but we'd like to kindly ask if you're going to stay in your seat to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Computer showing an on-time arrival with no ATC delays. We're going to stay quiet up here, and we hope you're enjoying the flight and the service. Once again, we welcome you aboard.
Was that distracting?
I was wondering what you were doing.
Go ahead and start service.
And now this flight attendant's pissed off at
That
you.
took you long enough, jeez.
Oh, man.
Let's do a few. What's our next waypoint? 30 nautical miles. All right.
Dude, we're just now getting out of Georgia. Actually, no. Wait. Yeah, we're just now getting out of Georgia into South Carolina.
All right, fuel check. At
What do we got?
the want, we need to have 16.5. Right now we're at
we look good.
17.1.
Yeah. Alright, keep an eye on center. As soon as it's out, cut the fuel pumps.
Oh, this is the first flight that I've done in a long time that you'd probably just turn it off now.
Yeah, just leave it. It's not going to hurt anything. Alright, centers are going off. Alright.
Should probably be on now.
Thanks, Fatty. I'll send this to you guys. I've literally scripted all of this out, so I knew I had what to say. It's that realism, man.
The key is doing it while I'm spamming the attend call button. Oh, where'd the clouds go? Magic.
Crazy. Are you still in stream or did you leave? You're going for that, you're going for that commercial, you know, the airliner life, Aiden. I wouldn't expect any less from L3. To answer your question, Crazy, in Discord, you need to use, you need to use the Sky server connection. Farrell and I did not have to do any port forwarding. It works perfectly fine for us.
Saying top of descent in exactly about an hour and 7 minutes.
Okay.
21:38 Zulu. It's 20:31 now.
Thank you.
Okay. It should be, yeah, it's looking pretty good out there. Aiden, are they making you actually, like, speak it? Like, full-blown actual passenger briefing? Or are they just having you write it down? Crazy's asking for sexy cinematic shots, and I'm sitting here like, this is all I have in X camera. I'm gonna go back in the back and stretch my legs.
Alright.
Sitting with the folks in middle class. Would you stop? I could hear the call button from out
My
here.
airplane now,
Yeah.
bitches.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, probably in real life, I bet those winglets are probably 10 feet, I would guess. Maybe somewhere around there. They're pretty large.
Yeah, they are. Those things. I changed the inlets on it, so it's not the black chrome anymore, thanks to Keeper.
Are they just regular polished chrome?
No, they're just that, yeah, that whatever gray that they are currently.
Oh, the flat one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you don't have the that plug-in that changes the that improves the particles out of the back of the engine, it's well worth it.
You should
can
get
see.
that.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Any performance impact?
None for me.
Nice. Is that still in the scenery thing?
Should be.
Plugins, there we go. Spanx.
Yep.
Spanx?
Yeah, Fatty, it works on all of them. It's on the TPM. Anything that's got the exhaust noise. I will post it. I will post it crazy in the plugin channel. I've got to find it.
So, this is reading 0 airspeed up here. There's no winds or anything. It's ground speed and total airspeed are exactly the same right now.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the same. 447.
Where is our wind?
Delta 1660, descend now on level 290.
Probably shouldn't have hit that button. That was a bad idea.
Which one?
I hit the menu button. I'm pretty sure it syncs us back up though. I'm trying to remember what that plugin was called. I think I'll find it. It's in my plugin folder. Sources, plugins, apply with luau. There it is, heat effect fix. Found it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Aiden got it.
Is there a video on that paint? Let me see. It's the kind of thing that screenshots won't really do justice to, will they?
Look at the, you can look
I
at the
can see
stream.
the pictures, but...
Well, you can look at the stream. I can go to the outside view.
Yeah, hang on. Alright, go outside.
Alright, I'm out there.
Oh, yeah.
And then let me go to the underbody. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, look at it underneath.
Yeah, that's tons better. Just passing Spartanburg.
Yeah, we're coming out of South Carolina.
South Kakalaki.
Going into about to cross over. Actually, we're going to run along the west side of Charlotte. Going into North Carolina. Looks like this flight's going to take us west of Charlotte over Winston-Salem. This is the longest flight that I have ever done in the Zebo.
Yeah, basically flying straight this direction until you get to Richmond, and then it kind of follows the coast up to Beantown.
2560 crazy for an entire year is really not bad compared to all of the other add-ons and planes and stuff we buy.
Yeah.
To have something that gives you, I mean...
You're talking about Navigraph?
Yeah, for Navigraph. I mean, it gives you everything that you could possibly want.
100% worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, a big thing that I always get into when I first got X-Plane was I was flying a lot of tubes, and it was really hard to do flight planning and stuff without having an up-to-date ARAC cycle. Because even the one that you have on SkyVector, the last one that you can get, X-Plane is still behind it, so a lot of nav data, particularly on the West Coast, is just completely missing. It's almost impossible to fly in Southern California.
Yeah, it's kind of like FS economy. Fly airports that don't even freaking exist anymore.
Or like doing an approach or something where you kind of have to guess which transition you're using, or plug in a transition and see what it looks like. It's just, yeah, I'd rather pay $25 for a year. It's like $2 a month, basically.
I cannot believe that Avitab was the whole reason this freaking plane would spawn weirdly. It still blows my mind.
Also kind of blows my mind that they wouldn't have sorted that out after 17 updates.
Or at least put in there that it was required.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say that it's required. But the guy commented and basically said, he basically said that the Avitab is like, it's an extension of the entire tablet, and he said that the config file that I have for the saving everything, he goes, I'm missing, he says you're missing a whole bunch of other stuff, and he says it's because tab is missing, and a lot of the function is part of that plugin, so you're probably going to want to download it and at least just put it in there. That way your stuff. No, I never had it, Aiden. I use ForeFlight. What do I need Avitab for? I didn't know that it was required for the Zebo to work correctly, because it doesn't state that it's a requirement.
Picking up cruise winds now. 334 at 19.
Yeah, we sure are.
Not really helping us though at the moment.
No.
Alright, we'll pick it out here. Thank you.
Oh, what's our top of descent schedule?
It says
500 miles to go.
21:39 Zulu, so still about a little under an hour.
That's not bad. What's Aiden saying? I remember seeing it being linked when I first downloaded it, and yeah, I don't know, Aiden. I never had a use for it. Like I said, I have ForeFlight on my iPad right here, so I use it for pulling up charts and anything that I need that Avitab does, I have with that. So I never downloaded it. But, like I said, apparently it's necessary.
There's actually some TFRs for VIPs around JFK.
I was wondering about that, so yeah, let's see. We've got...
Looks like there's several though.
These are old though. These are ones that have been effective since, well, one's from 2011, one's from 2016.
This one, so this NOTAM says from issue date was the 20th, beginning date from 20th to the 26th of September 2019. Temporary flight restrictions for VIP movement.
Question 725 for further traffic. It'll be about 6 minutes until I fire now.
Where do you see? All of mine are indicating?
It's on SkyVector. If you click it, you get the NOTAM list from the FAA.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the flight restrictions around DC, and they're all old. That's surface, the 3000, that's not relevant. 2016, 2016, 2011. 2011, 2018.
Yeah, we're flying straight through it. No pilots may operate an aircraft in the areas covered by this NOTAM except as described. There's like a long list of all aircraft operations within the 7 nautical mile range and or 8 nautical mile areas listed above, known as the inner core, is prohibited except for one, approved law enforcement, approved air ambulance, military aircraft directly supporting the United States Secret Service. The president in New York? Who's in New York? What is this?
Airspeed 49, contact Center 134 decimal 42 minutes.
Oh, now we're getting some little tailwind component here.
Yeah, 49 knots, 291, Jesus, 50.
Nothing. They're like 110 knots when you get up to like Richmond.
Yeah, look at that ground speed, we're booking. I missed what Crazy asked me. Do you guys do the fixed rings around the destination airport? The fixed rings around the destination airport.
All right,
Can
basically.
you?
What?
I'm trying to think. Crazy. Elaborate some more. I'm trying to recall what fixed ring around the destination airport is? I mean, there's TFRs, but...
Runner 4491 is 270, center hello, your information is correct. Descend level 240 when you're ready.
240 when we're ready over.
We gonna fly right through this cloud.
I don't have any clouds. My weather's been wonky.
Oh, I have this massive cloud in front of me.
Like every once in a while it refreshes, and then the clouds will pop in, and they'll refresh like every few minutes, and then it just goes away.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where's your?
Don't know.
American 232350, center hello.
Oh yeah, you're missing.
Everything.
Yeah, you don't have. Where? Yeah, where are your clouds?
They were there for a minute.
Okay.
I've got real world weather, match real world weather on.
Oh, he's talking about the fixed page on the FMC for flaps, scheduling flaps and stuff. Do we do that?
For arrival?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
But generally,
No.
I like the way that I do it. If you're doing RNAV, when you put your flaps in, it automatically reduces the plane to a specific speed. And if you're doing an ILS, my general approach, if there's no ATC or anything, is just below 210 knots for maneuvering. And then obviously anything below 230, you can start getting flaps in.
I gotcha. Let's see.
Usually also, like once I get down below 240, 230 knots, I get the slats out because it makes the plane less slippery. It's easier to slow down.
Oh, I forgot. There it is. Let's see here. We should be on the STPK. Yep, there we are.
It does look like camouflage.
Yeah, what's with your ortho? Is that ortho or is that
That's ortho.
who's the provider?
Fork boy.
Oh, you have all fork stuff. Yeah, mine looks different.
The only V states that I have are like I think Florida and Alabama and Illinois. I think the rest is all Fork Boy stuff.
Yeah, I have to give Fork credit. I mean, the work he puts into that NAIP source is nice. I was gonna do it, but man, it takes way too long. I think it was like 35,000 files that I needed to process color correct, and it was going to take me like 26 hours to process them in the same app that Fork and Vertical use.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so I just went back to Google and said, forget it, I'm done. Yeah, Crazy, you shouldn't approach way too slowly, because then you're going to hold up everybody on approach.
Usually they'll tell you to keep the speed up above 170 until you're like 5 miles or something. Or within 10.
Hey, Fatty, I had some problems that night, so let's just chalk it up to a bad night. Fatty harping on me over crashing. Oh, I forgot to send you my reg. So you're running 107. I'm running 718. That's pretty hilarious. Man, that wing flex though. Looks good though. You haven't updated yet. You didn't delete the normal files.
What's wrong with it?
I can still see your Chrome inlet covers, your Chrome inlet rings.
I don't think you ever sent me another one.
No, you just have to go in and delete the 3 NML files out of your objects folder,
Ah, gotcha.
and it'll go back to default.
I'm gonna get used to hitting the 3 keypad to go back to the first officer side, then I'm gonna get back in regular airplane and do the same thing.
I have 1 obviously is associated with the captain side. I have 3 to the first officer side.
Same.
2 is my like from the cockpit door view.
2 for me is like the radio panel.
Gotcha.
4 is for the MCP. 5 is for the FMC. 6 and 7 are wing views. 8 is overhead panel, and 9 is external.
Yeah, so I've got mine kind of set up in a sequence where it's, so 1's the captain seat, 2's the flight deck door or the cockpit door, 3 is the first officer, 4 is the left side engine view from the cabin, 5 is my belly view, 6 is my right side
When
wing
you say that,
view.
I just think of like a hairy belly or something. It's like it just, you hit that button and it just shows like your stomach on the screen.
7 is kind of the off to the left outside view. 8 is the Airbus camera, which it just looks great on every
That means
plane.
like the high tail.
Uh-huh.
Oh, clouds just came back.
Oh, and they don't look anything like mine. And then left, 9 is the right side engine view.
Then on the P-51, I have all sorts of wonkiness in there because I have to have like a camera view for basically each of the fuel tank readouts, and the one behind your seat.
To say that again? The what behind the seat?
In the P-51, there's the center tank, the fuel tank gauge is behind the seat.
Oh yeah. So you gotta look. So you gotta have a view to be able to see that.
Yeah, and then the 2 wing tanks are on the floor, so you have to have 2 separate views just to see your fuel tanks, unless you want to be like rolling it around in the cockpit all the time.
Or you buy a track IR.
It would make things a lot easier, like particularly setting up a pattern or something.
Oh yeah. Once you get it tuned in, man, I freaking love it. Like I won't fly any other way.
That's why you really have more freedom with your camera views and stuff. Like I always have to have a wing view that's set a little bit back so I can see when the runway is at like a 45-degree angle for a pattern, you know what I mean?
Yep. And I can just turn my head to the left and look. That's the whole reason I bought it, is because when I started going back to school, I wanted to be able to, like they teach you now, look 45 for the runway off and make your turn.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to do that with a mouse. Yeah, Aiden, I have a numpad.
Let's play a game. Every time you see a golf course, you get a point. I see a golf course, that's 1 point. It's right there if you don't believe me. Zoom in on it. That's a point for Ducatch.
You gotta find. I think you gotta find what interests you in it. Crazy. I mean, I spent a really long time playing World of Warcraft, like 15 years, and then I just decided to get back into Sims, mostly because I missed like flying for real, and I kind of wish I'd have finished school, but it gives me a reason to do it until I get back into school. But you gotta find a reason to want to do it, and I can tell you, FS economy is not the reason. That thing just, it's boring.
Has disappeared. That being
Yeah,
said, I've
don't-
done a couple of FSC flights recently. Just, I mean, not for like to make money, but just cause.
Yeah.
As long as you're not
I-
grinding, I think the grinding aspect of it and just devoting all of your flight sim time towards it ruined it for me.
Yeah. That's kind of what that's how I was. I was telling D, I spent so much time grinding money out, and instead of just flying for the heck of it. So I still, every now and again, I got a few people in the group that are in fact, I'm letting people fly my Premier and my King Air because they just sits.
I think the good things about it are that it automatically gives you a payload weight and a fuel weight, and it loads your plane according to what you've purchased, and I like that.
So, I'm sorry, I was reading what Crazy said. Say that again.
The fact, like when you accept a mission and you load FSE, it automatically loads the fuel that you've selected and the passenger weight. I like that because it's like you don't have to use your imagination for that kind of stuff. It just kind of does it for you.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's where SimBrief comes in handy. That's one of the things I like about SimBrief. But I can tell you, I mean, FS Charter is looking good. Because I'm privy to the dev side of it. It looks good. I don't know, it's still quite a ways out, but I think it's gonna change some things. But I'm still doing some research on the VA stuff,
yes.
though. I reached out to somebody who created some software called iCrew 4. It's kind of what is it? It's like an overlay template, I guess, for PHP VMS that looks really cool.
Is there anything that you can say about the other one?
What I can say is we are very close to having the alpha. So we are very close to having a minimal viable plugin. And what I have seen is pretty freaking cool. I've been looking at some of the screenshots. I'm actually going to work on the newsletter this week and get it out. But the platform and the flight tracking and everything is pretty dang cool. It's tracking you from start to finish. It's rating you. It's got everything from, it's basically at your speed, your altitude points, and it tracks you across the map. So I think once the alpha begins, it's really going to get some excitement in the community, and people will get to see it firsthand.
Any ETA on the alpha?
Probably thinking probably close to the first of the year.
We're not too far off now.
The Twin Fan has been having a lot of fun. He's enjoying it because, it's something that actually requires him to fly, whereas live traffic is really just plane spotting. All of his coding into that is sitting at an airport watching planes move around and making sure that the plugin is working appropriately. But he said he's having a ball with this because he's actually having to fly to and from airports and track everything and make sure the plugin works. So it's neat. He's having a blast with it, and I'm just glad we got him on the team. Aiden, Orbex announced it at Flight Sim Expo, but I haven't heard much more since. But the what they showed at the expo was, in my opinion and others, very single player based. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to compete or what it's going to be like. There's so many options out there, though. If you really look, I mean, you've got FS Economy, which stuck in 2004. You got FS Charter coming. You've got all of the VA systems. You've got Project Fly. You got Sim Toolkit Pro. Like, there's a lot of options out there.
Anybody see a golf course?
Yeah, crazy. You really should have good scenery, but if you're gonna make videos, how come you can't work? You injure yourself? Something? I guess you said you can't work, so I assume you're open to saying a reason why. I'll tell you what, when I get a yoke, I am going to buy one of those little Logitech wireless keyboard and track pads, the little small ones, because I ain't going to be able to use my keyboard in front of me anymore.
39 minutes to top descent.
Okay. Fuel's looking good. We got a little over 14,000 pounds.
Give you a fuel check here. What's the next one coming up? Barry.
Yep.
At Barry, we are supposed to have 13.6.
Yeah, it should be pretty close. We're, what, 14.2 right now. Or 14.3.
It's impressive how good SimBrief is at getting that stuff right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we got probably about 35 miles. Let's check to see how close it is. Neat. Where the damn golf course is at?
Let's see, my ticket's been answered on Project Fly. Not yet.
McFaddy, where are you flying?
And trying to get a hold of this guy for iCrew. I want to check out this iCrew platform.
What is that?
It's another platform for virtual airlines.
Are you trying to suss out which one you want to use, or are you just curious? Oh, okay.
No, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. The iCrew one is basically, so it's built on, it's like a module, I guess, a template. I don't really know how to explain it. So there's PHP VMS, which is a free open source platform for virtual airline management. And then this guy from India created a system called the iCrew system, and it's basically like a overlay module package for PHP VMS that like completely changes the way it looks, makes it look more modern, and he calls it the oh, what is it he calls it? It's the, I'm drawing a blank. It's that style that Twitter brought out, that kind of boxy style and everything. There's a term for it, I just can't remember what it's called. But he's got like a web app, like it's for Android obviously, but doesn't do any good for me because I'm on iPhone. But want to talk to him about it and see. Want to get some info on it because it looks pretty cool.
The ATIS that you get from the in-car system still is not updated. It's still at 2054 Zulu. I didn't realize already on like 22 something Zulu.
Let me see if mine's doing it. Menu, cars. Yeah, it's Aiden. It's like a minimalistic kind of flat design.
Number 4491, wave to 270, 240.
Number 4491, contact center 135.
Aiden, go search for iCrew. So India,
Good night.
Charlie, Romeo, Echo, Whiskey, V4, and Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about. My ATIS request isn't coming back.
There you go. Just click the ATIS there.
No, it just can't. I just got it.
Yeah, you're still at 2054 Zulu. Sky Vector is saying it's already on like 22 something.
Yeah, it is behind. Okay.
I'll get, let's see, ATIS. Arrival ATIS. 135. Nothing. Oh yeah, look at that wind now.
Ooh wee.
Alright
96.
guys, math quiz. Total airspeed 446. Ground speed is 517. What is the tailwind component?
435037 United 452.
Delta 665, contact center 124.67.
Ground speed is 517. Total airspeed is 446. And X-Plane pilot, in your flight configuration, check to make sure that, click fix all systems and make sure
I'll be
that the
right
global
back,
mean time
Cheryl.
between failures is turned off. What'd you say?
I'll be right back.
McFaddy, yes. It's a roughly 71 knot tailwind component.
Center, citation 434, Charlie Foxtrot 430.
Citation 434, Charlie Foxtrot, follow 430, turn left.
Especially at this altitude, what is the total air temperature? Minus 27. I don't think it gives you the static air temperature in here, does it? Don't think so. It's about to be a crosswind though. Make this next turn.
Calling ground, try again. United 938.
Should do something while he's gone, like there. Hell, never, don't, nobody say anything.
Alaska 736, go ahead.
Continuous line 30, 035, flow under UPS 370.
Alaska 736, the ride reports that I've been getting earlier were like seasonal monitors.
Lock the door too.
Further eastbound you go, the better than it is. I can certainly let you try 370 if you'd like.
We'll just stay here in that case.
No problem.
Deny. Won't stay. I don't know. Maybe he's talking to one of the flight attendants. Wink, wink. Look at me. I am the captain now. I'm gonna sit in this chair too. Look at me, boy. See if we can see him coming. Hello? That's him learning to fly. Good luck.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, real world got in the way for work. Okay, let's see. So either somebody messed with my screen or it's broken.
He figured it out right away. Or did he? Oh, there he goes.
You're funny. I saw it turn off, and I'm like, I was like, he's playing. He's playing.
Oh, clouds are back.
Dude, I don't know what is up with yours.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Maybe just being the slave computer. Listen to what at work in the background? Oh, live ATC? Honestly, man, I think that like people on VATSIM, some of the controllers there get more grumpy than they do in real life.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. NJ, no, this is not Active Sky. Active Sky does not work with shared cockpit right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So we're just using real world weather inside of X-Plane. Yeah, it's just stock. Unfortunately, when you turn Active Sky on with Smart Copilot, it will cause Active Sky to constantly refresh every like 2 seconds. It just doesn't work. But supposedly the new cockpit program from Flight JSIM is going to work with Active Sky. So we'll see what happens when that shows up.
When's that supposed to come out?
I have no idea. I signed up for the beta, but I haven't heard from them. But on the topic of VATSIM controllers, yes, some of them need to turn it down a few notches.
Yeah, some tchotchkes.
Yeah, there's a guy in Charlotte who's always working ground, has a crappy microphone, I can't ever hear him, and he literally gave me the wrong taxi instructions across the runway. And I stopped and I was like, I need you to repeat. And then Tower shows up and says, he told you to do so and so and blah blah blah, and I'm like, whatever. So
I quit. It's a game.
I did my thing and I went and taxied, and he's like messaging me, you need to get back online and talk. I'm like, listen here, buddy, let's just cut it. Like, you're not really the big man on campus.
Also, I mean, I know flight sims are nerdy. Man, pretending to be ATC, that's even nerdier.
I know, right?
Nerd
The new
alert.
the new codec is supposed to come soon. I had a post on Twitter about it.
I feel like everything is constantly soon, quote unquote soon.
Let's see, what did they post? They posted a message. Let's see. They said they were putting the PowerPoint together for the training with all of their senior leaders. And then they posted yesterday, they said audio is in range.
Matt, what number you got for me?
So, soon. Which I'm looking forward to because it's supposed to be pretty good. Did you see Caronato's new plane that they're doing?
Yeah, the 182 with the G1000.
Yep.
Didn't their G1000 before have some issue where it like tanked everyone's performance though?
I have to ask Scrimps. He's got their. He just bought their Cessna 172 with their G1000. He likes it.
I remember Mellon was talking about, I think it's the TBM 850 that they had the G1000, that he said just Although, granted, his old computer was a potato.
Yeah,
Speaking of, anybody seen that guy in a while? Jeez.
I haven't. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks.
Guy just straight up is MIA.
Contact on level 360, Avis 718, 31.
Oh, yeah. So VATSIM is looking for video editors because they need to start creating some training videos for the new codec.
For what?
So, like, just help videos for people that don't know what to do. So yeah, it's pretty close actually.
This is weird. Alright, when I sync up the heading bug with what looks like the track on the MFD, shows a different heading on the PFD.
So
I don't know what you're seeing on yours.
I'm seeing 44 and 32.
Yeah, but so look at my, and yours also. On your screen on the PFD, the heading bug is synced perfectly with the track right now.
Yep.
But on the MFD, the heading bug is probably 10 degrees off of current track or current heading to the left.
American 2320 contact center 119
Yeah, because you turned it to 3.2 and we're tracking magnetic. So that's at 4.5 or well 4.4. I'm confused.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plugins for realism. Whoa. That's a 96 knot crosswind, dude. Holy
Yeah.
crap. Plugins for realism. X-Vision is one of them with a real life preset that I've modified because Leo is awesome. However, he put way too much gray in the real life preset, so it looks like you're wearing sunglasses every time you're inside the cockpit. So I took all that out, but I used that.
XP Realistic Pro.
No, don't use that.
I do. It adds like rattle noises for your takeoff roll and taxi and turbulence. It adds like startup sounds, airport ambient noises, and everything's customizable. It adds landing gear, drag noise, flap noise. It's cool.
Did they fix the landing so it doesn't look like you're just getting jostled all over the place?
You can turn down the movement on any setting, which I've done. And when I first got it, I was like, didn't do the custom settings. I just did a default GA, and everything. It looked like you were inside like a, space shuttle re-entering Earth's atmosphere or something. It's good now.
Do the flyby view. Okay, hold on, bud. Oh, that is a very nice view. Holy crap! You see that crab we got going on, dude? Holy cow! Yeah, I was watching Farrell Fatty with that. That was cool to be able to have it. Fatty's talking about how your realistic turns your head when you're taxiing.
Yeah, basically a 96 knot crosswind. X-Plane pilot? No, this is the 738. Did you hit the button? Or is that the auto call thing?
What's up?
Did you hit the attendant call?
No, I didn't.
24 minutes, top of descent. This is the newest version, 3.36.17, I think. I think it just came out this morning or yesterday. The Zeebo guys, man, they put out like a new version, it seems like every day. It's actually kind of annoying to try to keep up with it.
Yeah. 1 second you got something, and the next it's like,
no glitches as far. This is the first flight that I've done with 17. Everything's working okay. I think some of the weirdness though is just because like I'm the slave computer here, so like the clouds coming in and out. That's some, I don't know, game related issues.
yeah. So far the control has been pretty. It's been pretty good. We haven't had any control issues.
Java has, yeah, not everyone's abandoned it. Apparently, the FAA and NOAA still use it. It's like a weather briefing program that you can get on aviation weather, and it still uses Java. X-Plane Pilot, there should be 2 different versions of the Zeebo in the download. One's a 4K and one's regular textures. Make sure you're using the one that's just regular textures.
United 670, contact 13457.
Oh, no, clouds kind of disappeared. Came back. See if our ATIS is updated.
FedEx 152, go ahead. FedEx 152, clear direct manner.
Still at 24 or 2054 Zulu. Update your shit, man.
Fatty, a lot of things, man. Like I said, we were on autopilot the first time flying to Jacksonville, and autopilot just suddenly started tripping out. Like Farrell would have the MFP start disabling things and showing different buttons being clicked, and it would look fine to me, and then it would flip. It would be fine to him, but it would be off on me. And then literally, he had control of the plane, flying LNAV into approach in Jacksonville, and on my side, the MFP said we were in VNAV heading select, not LNAV. So I think it has to do with, so basically the way I understand the program and what I saw is Farrell gets all of his data ref syncs from me. So whenever let me rephrase that. Whenever I make a modification to a data ref, I send it to him and vice versa. But I think that maybe there's a possibility, like a small microsecond, where we might do the same thing and it kind of jams the data ref communication. That's the only thing I can think of.
On the slave side, when you're taxiing as well, there's these like little, I mean, I wouldn't even call them stutters. It's just like little micro movements that are obviously where I'm getting a reference from you that's moving my airplane. But in the air, it looks smooth.
I had the same thing. With you on Jacksonville approach when you were landing. I would get like these micro stutter for a second, and then it'd go, and then micro stutter.
Yeah, I was getting those as well. It was actually kind of hard.
See, That's what. See, that's why if they could make this really work. I mean, DCS does it. I mean, Aiden plays multiplayer, and I was talking to a guy named Killux in JF's Discord, and he was flying F-14s with 4 other guys, and he said they were all flying virtual VR, and he's like, it was silky smooth.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
mean,
they
I watch tons of YouTuber guys that play DCS, and it's kind of disappointing that there's nothing quite as good in X-Plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, get your shit together.
Shared cockpit is like a big deal. Dude, we're getting wrecked. 112 knot crosswind.
Yeah, I told you. At least that part ended up being fairly realistic.
Is there anything we can do? What's SimBrief say for the winds? Is there anywhere we can go?
No, we will make a turn more northeast though in a second, so you might get a little bit more of a tailwind component, but the highest winds are going to be, actually we're at 049, we'll probably be in this direction for a while. The winds are only going to pick up until you get over JFK. But then I imagine we'll be descending.
Yeah, because I mean, we're only, what, 150 miles from top of descent.
Yeah. And the clouds disappeared.
Yeah, that's true, Fatty. It's, yeah, I'll give you that. DCS is very, very small compared to the world of X-Plane. That is a giant cloud we're going. So.
Not on my screen.
This is a sizable cloud.
How have I only seen one golf course? Oh boy, we got 2 golf courses. That's 2 points for Farrell. Count it.
Did somebody say DCS? Frickin' A. Frickin' A. I tell ya.
Can't live with him, can't live without him.
This guy's over here shelling out money left and right on modules for DCS.
And then he only flies the F-18, which is super lame.
I know, right? You think he'd have like a sick, like, airliner setup, since that's what he wants to do in real life.
Well, I guess to be fair, they retired the F-14. There's no point in even joining the Navy for that kind of aviation anymore.
Oh shit. Aiden said, listen, Linda. I can run DCS. That's why. That's his response, is because DCS works fine for me. Oh jeez. I love you, Aiden. Nothing but love, man.
Should give him a little turbulence warning back there. Well, that's really not that bumpy. I guess if we were playing in active sky, it'd be a little bumpier, but this isn't really too bad.
Yeah, do we have a seatbelt sign off?
It's on auto. TBM's worth the money, man.
You talking about the did you say the TBM?
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Oh,
I fairly
back.
yeah.
Let's make it
Yeah,
mine.
I've got a giant one coming at us.
It's just almost it's a broken cloud layer now.
Yeah, it's not broken on my side. How much payware scenery do you have? None. Actually, let me think. Just Atlanta. Just Nimbus Atlanta is all I have.
I've got Aspen and Telluride too. Those are both worth it in my opinion. Those are really good.
Yeah, everything else is just ortho for me.
And I got the St. Bart's for free. You can redeem points for that. I don't remember how much it was.
Man, a shared cockpit flight to St. Bart's, dude, would be fun as heck.
Fly the Caravan.
We could do that.
You could land that there for sure.
Remind me again, St. Bart's is the one that has the steep approach, right? Right over the road?
You fly over, yeah, you fly like over a little hill where there's like a road at the top, and you kind of nose dive bomb the runway.
Yeah.
VNAV is off.
VNAV is on for me.
What about now?
Now you just turn speed and alt hold on.
So I got VNAV off. It's reading Mach 0.77.
Yep. VNAV's off. Speed is on. Altitude hold is on. Mach 0.77.
Alright, turn off the autopilot and then turn it back on. Do VNAV LNAV.
Hold on. Let it make this turn. So guys, this is the problem that we were having. All of a sudden the MFP just starts acting weird. Yeah, let's I'm gonna let this thing level out and then I'll kill the flight directors and reset. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna reset it. Give me a second. Resetting. LNAV, VNAV, command.
Auto throttle.
Auto throttle.
Yeah,
reset?
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool.
So whenever it desyncs like that, I guess you just have to... you probably could just do it by disabling the autopilot, turning the command A off, and then double tapping LNAV and VNAV again.
Probably.
Or just hit the disengage button and then turn it back on.
Yeah, we could try that next time. Let's see if it holds. If it doesn't, the question's going to be, what is tripping it up? The only thing I can think of is what we might want to do is, if it trips up again, is look at what version of the plane we needed for the file, and we just load that as a second plane and just use that strictly for shared cockpit.
I think it was 36.7.
The question would be, how would we get 3.367?
Well, it'd be easy enough. You just download, I think 7's still available. You just download that and copy, well, you copy the folder, copy it in there, rename it as something else.
Yeah. Yeah, just make it like, 737-800 shared cockpit plane.
Alternatively, it might be because there's like a difference between the computers or something.
Possible. I mean, if that's the only thing that we're having to do and we can just reset it that way, I'm not concerned with it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
I mean, at least we can hand control and fly the plane.
You gotta work around. Yeah, I got like a solid layer of overcast now. Orthos can cause some drops in performance because there's a lot of, what do you call them, like the meshes that you get that show roads and stuff where to pop up. You get a lot more ground objects, I guess, with ortho. We're about to see the top of descent point come up on the MFD.
Yep, I see it. about 80 miles away. It's getting rough. I'm turn the fastest seatbelt sign on. Folks from the us from the flight deck, we're gonna turn the fasten seatbelt sign on. It's getting a little bumpy up here. Crazy says he's an expensive child. And he's not exactly proud of it. God, I wish I was. Yeah, I wish I was. You know, wish I was a kid again.
Still feel
Actually,
like one.
Because we play video
Still up here
games.
playing. I was about to say, still up here playing video games. Damn near 40.
I know, right? I don't know. I keep flying is gonna end up being my retirement plan. I think that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal. I think one day I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I am sick of doing IT work. I am just gonna go fly rubber dog shit to Hong Kong. Well, to the Caribbean actually. Don't really want to fly to Hong Kong.
I think I might see another golf course out there. It's behind a, behind a cloud.
Dude, the clouds over here are getting a little, quite interesting actually. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I just got into your lap. Oh yeah, she's bouncing pretty good.
I like the wing flex for turbulence. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It does look good. You see it popping up and down.
Oh. Oh, that's a golf course right there, boys. That's number 3. Number 3? Is that number 4? 3 for me. None for Ither. Oh, oh. That's a golf course too. That's number 5, baby.
Where I can't see anything because it's full of clouds.
Oh, there's another one right there. Holy, I'm rich. I'm golf course rich. That's 6.
Golf course.
This game's over, boys. Oh shit, another one. 2 more. That's 8. 1, 2. Look at that. Holy moly.
Yeah,
Nope.
explain. That's kind of the retirement plan. I'll go back to school and I'm just gonna work my way up to commercial. It's gonna take me a while. I'm not gonna have much hours, but I'll eventually find myself just flying just as retirement. I live in Florida, so there are a lot of good charter jobs out here. Most people want to go to the Bahamas right now. Bahamas are kind of wrecked at the moment.
I'm going to set the MCP for descent. 5,000 at vectors and then 3,000 for the initial approach. So we'll do vectors
Okay.
and we'll just descend manually after that. 5,000.
I only need fit. Yeah, I'm also 38, so it's going to take me a hot minute to get 1,500. It's going to
Sure,
take me a
you'd be
hot minute.
surprised. Like, you only need 250 for commercial. To get into doing that charter stuff, it would take you a lot. But I mean, you could probably be surprised how quickly that builds up. If you start doing flight instructing or something like that.
See, that's the problem. I don't know if I want to instruct.
But kind of
Like
everyone pretty much goes through that phase because it's just like an easy way to get flight hours when you're building up to the next job.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's what my instructor did back in 2012. He did it to build hours, and now he's flying for. Who's he flying for? Is it WestJet? He's flying for one of the airlines. He's in a CRJ, or I think he's in a CRJ.
Oh, we're over in New York, I think. Yeah, there's the Statue of Liberty. Just off the nose at probably 11. See See the Empire State Building and the World Trade Center. Neat. Any golf courses down there? See anything?
I'm looking. Oh yeah, check it out. There's JFK, right? Yep, there's JFK.
The other one that's right off. No, what's the airport that's right off of our nose there?
The one right off of our nose? That would be JFK. JFK is right ahead of us, so the one off our
No. KNOP.
KNOP.
Brooklyn
There.
Seagas Floyd Bennett.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then, yeah, JFK is beyond that. I see that one.
About 30 from top of descent into Boston.
Oh, now there's clouds. Make up your damn mind. So just looking out the window, it's perfectly clear. Look up. Clouds at 35,000 feet.
Let's see.
Now it's back to scattered clouds. It's all over the place weather-wise today.
Boston is busy today with a lot of ATC on.
On BatSim?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Central Park right off the wing.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, I can see it.
Oh, no, overcast. Can't see shit. LNAV is off on the MCP again.
LNAV is?
Yeah.
So it's on mine, so let me disengage. Is it on?
It's off. And a heading select, and you close that up.
Give me a sec. Back?
Yep.
Okay. I tried disengaging, that didn't work. I had to turn the flight directors off. Yeah, Fatty, I thought I saw something about an event going on. There's also a ton of VATSIM planes in the air too.
What's the event?
I'd have to go look it up, but usually they do those like those fly-in events where they staff all air traffic control.
Like an ocean crossing thing?
Yeah.
Why'd
Yeah,
they do that
ocean
on, like, a
crossing or
Tuesday.
No, I think this is just like a regional thing. Crazy Farrell's actually going to be doing the approach. So I took off, he lands. Next time he'll take off and I'll land. But he needs to practice his landing as first type rating. You know, first officer thing.
Gotta get them hours somehow.
Yep. I just sit back and look cute.
Give him the belly cam.
I know, right? Oh, so Fatty says it's not CTP or FNOP. It's just a fly-in that the org is doing for that area.
Oh.
All right.
Here we go.
Folks, from the flight deck, we've started our descent in Boston, and we should have you on the ground in about 15 minutes. We'd like to thank you for flying with Walker Air Transport and hope to see you again soon. Bumpy, bumpy.
Usually at this point, you're not going to burn too much more fuel where it's going to affect your VREF, so I to get it in on top of the descent. So flaps 40, the VREF will be 140. It's easy enough to remember. And that is on the PFD.
Let me give it some drag. We need some drag.
We're good.
Then why is it screaming at us?
Mine's not.
Mine did. It said drag required.
Look on the MFD, you see the glide path there, the descent path, the descent profile. Yep. So like we're actually a little bit below the magenta diamond on my screen.
Yeah, then I don't know why the FMC was, or the FMS was screaming at us for drag. That was weird.
Go ahead and center auto brake. What's the landing? 2927 is how long?
I'm looking.
7,000 feet. Let's do auto brakes too. It's not
Oh
wet or
yeah,
anything.
227 is short. I mean, if we were landing on 3-3, crazy, we wouldn't need to do flaps 40. Also depends on how heavy you are. How heavy are we? 142,000 pounds, so...
Yeah, probably good still.
Yeah, I'd still do flaps. If Crazy was asking why we would do 40 flaps on a long runway.
7,000 is not super long, but I imagine you probably still do flaps 40 because you want your slowest approach speed so if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
right.
I mean, I don't know, if we were landing... Well, 3-3 right is closed. No, wait, hold on a sec. 3-3 left is 10,000 feet, so... Yeah, if we were landing on 3-3, or...
But also, you imagine we're probably going to have a
left.
10 knot tailwind, so really your ground speed is going to be closer to 130 knots anyway.
Right. No, obviously we won't come in at 2.7 because of the wind, especially.
Well, we'll see what the ATIS says when it comes in.
Nearest airport at the moment, Aiden, is... We are passing Kilo Bravo Delta Romeo right now off our left wing.
Good evening, we're at 42, having checked in, we're at flight level 3707.
American 42 Heavy 16.
Thought I saw a golf course. False alarm.
I'm deducting you 3 points because the only reason you're seeing them is because your clouds aren't working. I've got complete overcast. I can't see.
No, there's a little break in the clouds. I'm broken layer of clouds right now. About 75% cloud cover. Probably closer to 80 or 90.
Yeah, the cloud coverage is really bad right now.
Bob 4 Heavy, China, good evening.
89.22% to be precise, according to McFadden. Did you look at windy?
No, not yet. Let me look. Aiden, where'd you go PPL again? I forgot.
Sounded kind of funny. Where'd you go PP again?
I just thought
7-1 Juliet 7-1, something like that.
7 Bravo 2. That's right.
I
You'll
wouldn't
be
post
used
at
to
all.
it.
There's a 7 in it.
So Connecticut, Massachusetts.
2-166 has surrender at 35.
Oh yeah. What's the wind gust do? Holy crap. It's not too bad. Only about 20 knot gusts.
That's not too bad. I like windy landings anyway.
Oh. Are my new emojis? Yes, they are. My new emojis are in. Sweet. I love them. I got the approval email today that they approved them.
They take forever to approve those.
Uh-huh.
It took like 3 days.
No, I can only do one per tier 1. It's one for tier 1, one for tier 2, and one for tier 3. I can't put them all on tier 1.
Unfortunately. I think
Yeah.
you unlock more once you get to a certain subscriber level.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Lot 4, light moderate job reported ahead for about 150 miles.
They're in the Discord though, Aiden. So you can use them in my. You can get them from my Discord.
Alright, LNAV is off again.
Oh jeez.
Sector 35 clear weight.
Hold on.
13387.
3387 for your 35 away.
Flight directors, VNAV, LNAV, engage. Okay.
There you go.
And auto throttle. I'm gonna post me.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and request control from you.
Over here 3531.
Yep, go for it.
132.42,
Okay.
Did you request?
Yeah. So that was
Okay, I turned on the auto handover,
Oh,
so I
okay.
don't have to push anything.
Yeah, automatically did it, I guess.
Yep. So does that mean? Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
It completely kills my
Golf course.
joystick.
That's 9.
Delta 2166, contact center 125.
Killing me.
I'd say so. 9 to 1, 9 to 0. Oh, I see we leveled off here. Next one needs to be below flight level 230 or above flight level 210.
Yep. Yeah, we got a hot minute. All right. So let's see here.
What's up, Max? How you doing?
Pressurization's good. Landing altitude is set. Anti-ice as needed. Approach briefing and fuel we've discussed. Do we look good on fuel? Got 10,000.
Yeah, our reserves were like 7.2.
Okay. IAS and alt bugs checked and set. You set the approach bugs, right? V speeds.
Yeah, flaps 40, 140 knots, and minimums
Okay.
are in.
All right. That covers descent. So usual thing. On approach, let me know when you want flaps,
Yep.
and call for gear.
All right.
I'll put gear down 5 out,
You give me 7 out.
7 out. Okay, I can do that. Go work at IT Crazy. That's what I do.
Max doing well, thanks.
Good old network engineering. Except I'm in management now, so. But I still get to play with the boys.
Playing with the boys.
I was just thinking, now I want to go watch Top Gun. I'm gonna go ice cream and watch Top Gun tonight.
I wonder if they're gonna have like another homoerotic scene where they're playing volleyball or something in the new movie.
I don't know, man. I cannot wait. I am very, very excited for the new one. Let's see, share smart co-pilot. Here we go.
Still have not gotten an ATIS here. Coming up to transition altitude.
Hey, crazy. There's a lot of different IT. So I work in networks, so I don't fix PCs, I don't fix printers, I don't do any. All I do is work on network infrastructure. So routers, switches,
Hey, guess what?
wireless TVs. What's up?
Golf course number 11.
Jeez. So yeah, I'm specialized into network and firewall engineering is what I deal with. So there is parts of IT that are fun and some that just totally suck. Ask Melon.
Melon sounds like his is awful.
His is, dude. He's like desktop support.
And
I
he
feel
spends
bad
like
for
half
him.
of his month inside a car driving across Nebraska, which sounds boring as.
I seriously, like, I have tried to get him to come to the company, but it's going to require him to move, and I know he just moved for that job. How Crick Meraki is. Yes. Let's just put our AP cloud management or put our AP management in the cloud. There's a big difference, crazy. If you're going into the job just for the money, then yeah, what are you doing? You got to be passionate and enjoy what you do. I can tell you, I enjoy it sometimes, hate it other times, but it is, it's work nonetheless, but you got to be passionate about what you're doing.
The descent path is coming back down. I'm starting to get alarmed, like looking at. We're okay.
Yeah, I hope it grabs the descent and starts. There it goes. We should start dropping now. What's up?
I needed the altimeter because we're coming up on the transition altitude.
Give me a second. I can get. I'll just get us. I'll cheat and get one out of 4-flight. Give me a second. METAR altimeter is 29 or 79.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
What?
I can't change the altimeter. I can't even take it out of standard mode.
I can press it again. Yeah, I see it. 299 or 2.
No.
Oh, I
Mine's,
can't change it either.
That's weird. Yeah, my knob isn't moving.
Let me see if that. Maybe switching.
Let me try. I'm gonna take control over. Okay, I have control.
Now mine's back in standard.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, that's why.
What?
Somehow. There we go. Try now. Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Take control back. Somehow the tablet the tablet changed over to config mode, and first officer was selected for synchronizing. That was weird. I haven't even been in the tablet. Okay.
Well, now I'm hearing like a noise of like a selector wheel, but I can't change anything now.
On what selector? The altimeter?
I don't know. I'm just hearing one of those wheels spinning around, but I don't see like nothing's changing.
Airline 2831, climb level 260.
Let's see.
Just take the control back and put 29er, 79er in there for all the altimeters. The standby
Okay.
set.
Alright, so 29er, 79. Okay. 29er, 79. Let me switch over to your side.
Yeah, it's in over here.
I see 29er, 9er, 1 on my side.
Yeah, I got 29er, 79er over here.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm wondering if... Give me a second. Okay. 29er, 79. 29er, 79. Okay, take control back. Two 979. Okay, everything is back to normal.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think what happened is when you took control.
Oh, no, LNAV is off. Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead and reset it.
Airline 2831, contact Summit 13477. Bye-bye.
There you go. I think the tablet defaulted to first officer setting, and that kind of screwed up our thing.
So this thing's not without its hiccups.
Yeah. So Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, so crazy. You know this. You edit videos and you create them. I will believe it when I actually see it with my own eyes.
Golf course.
It's not hard to fab videos. You know this. So until I see it with my own eyes, I'm skeptical.
Bye-bye.
I'm also not thrilled about the whole Xbox thing, but we'll see. Are you clicking stuff? Because I hear stuff clicking.
Yeah, just deploy the speed brake for a second because we're a little bit
Okay.
above our target speed there.
Oh, that's what I saw go off.
American 40 Heavy is level 390 with a little bit of light jump.
American 40 Heavy, good evening, and the last pack through at 39 says that there was just an occasional light top ahead.
Good day, thank you.
Alright. Okay, so everything's looking good. So looking good. Alright. Do system check.
American 798 level 390.
Actually, I'm going to go into heading mode after Hope Do.
Okay.
So I may need to call like direct to loaner when I get ready to turn for final.
Alright, direct to loaner. Okay.
So I'll go heading mode first, because as of right now, this is going to be kind of a tight turn from Hope to loaner, plus have to descend 2,000 feet. It's not that big. It'll be below 3,000 feet from loaner.
American
Yeah, exactly. Spam the color
American
boost.
1451, good evening. Continuous light, maybe a little bit worse on descent, so you're below 28 or so.
Golf course. Damn, it's like 13.
240 American 14.
Game over.
I'm gonna have to open up a map next time we fly, and I'm gonna have to mark all the golf courses.
It's cheating. It's cheating.
Uh-huh. Alright, top of descent, we're heading down for 8,000.
Got a random cloud layer in here now. No big deal.
American 1221, contact 125, 2.
25.2, let's go for it on 2.
Alright, let's see, where are we at?
Southern Evening American 208, heavy switching flag over 390. Go direct to Canada.
American 208, heavy, good evening. Go direct to Barry on
American,
Mad Wolf, welcome, buddy. Coming up on 10,000 if you want to give me those external lights. I'm going to go ahead and...
Yep. External lights are on. I find the splits to be so weird.
What splits?
The split winglets.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those. The scimitar ones.
Yeah. Did they take out? Oh no, they're there. Okay. Alright. Ooh, look at that nice sun.
Actually, you know what we'll do?
Yeah.
I'm going to go vertical speed. Take over
Okay.
from here and I'll do the speed and stuff. So we'll just
Okay.
follow this for the LNAV, but once we get past Hope-Do, then give me direct to Loner.
Okay. I can do that.
American 1461, contact 13562.
3562 American 1461, good night.
Never got the ATIS. I put it on 135.0. That should have been the ATIS frequency for Boston.
Southern American 208, heavy right reports up ahead at 390.
American 208, below you, the rise will not be very good.
Boston ATIS.
Yeah, kind of going in blind here.
Let's see. Frequency is 1350. What
Yeah,
do you
that's what I got
want?
in there. On nav 2.
Yeah, I wonder. Let's see.
American 40, how is the ride there for you to 39?
Right now we're almost smooth, so
Huh.
we're okay from one top, pretty much as you described.
Yeah, we're not getting anything.
American 208, that's 75 miles ahead of you.
No, roger that. Just started to maybe relax a little bit, thanks.
I start looking out the window for the windsock. I'm guessing we're still going to take runway 27.
Yeah, let me look. So 300 at 9 is the wind.
Okay.
Yeah, 300 at 9. So
Bit of a crosswind. I see how... Man, 300 at 9. Might have almost favored runway 33. Yeah.
You can't. I mean, you're on approach 4. I mean, we're gonna cross by it.
That doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Flip us over.
It'd be a pain in the ass to load that in the FMC right now.
467 American fueling.
Gotta love the fog.
Yeah, but it really doesn't matter, Aiden. The winds are 30 degrees off the nose no matter what, whether you do 27 or 33 if winds are at 300. So, might as well just keep what we got. We didn't get an ADA, so I have no idea which arriving runways we're using anyway.
Yeah, I'm wondering why that didn't answer.
No idea.
I've had that problem before too with some places. Oh, it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Good evening, approach fuel 236 heavy, level 390 on course to stand up.
Airport 236 heavy, good evening.
236.
Yeah, we're using SIDS and stars crazy, but we're not actually like looking at paper charts because we have it all entered in the FMS. But yes, we pull the flight plan from SimBrief and we follow SIDS and stars.
Alright, man, go ahead and give me a direct to loaner there.
Alright, direct loaner. I'm surprised it actually worked.
And go flaps 5.
Alright, flaps 5. Alright, flaps 5.
Iberia 6170, contact center 12122, good night. After 162, thank you, bye-bye, Lydia 610, fuel ready. Bye-bye.
Check here. Start switches. Okay, auto brakes are set. External lights are on.
Lufthansa 520, request flight level 380.
Flaps are good.
Lufthansa 520, flight level 380.
If the landing's bad, it's because the game was janky because we're using Smart Copilot.
ILS 1.3. Okay, ILS is set. It is not. No. Oh, that is a beautiful freaking view.
Oh yeah, she looked pretty good.
Lufthansa 520, find the flight level 380, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I got the sun in my eyes. And it's windy.
Put your visor down. Wait, do you even have a visor?
Do we? I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah.
At least we're not flying with the damn HUD.
Airport Chill 236 Heavy, contact center.
Nice disclaimer. I know, right? He's blaming the sun and the plug-in for his bad
You want to land this thing, huh? Huh?
Don't tease me with a good time.
Don't
This-
threaten
this-
me with a good time.
This is for your type rating. Come on now.
Shit.
We are turning into Rip It now. That's just perfect.
Alright, got the localizer.
Cathay 095, contact center 13442.
Go ahead and give me flaps 15.
All right. Flaps 15.
Spikes.
All right. You are almost about 10 miles out now.
Go flaps 25 and gear down.
All right. Gear down. Flaps 25.
American 98 Heavy, 370.
American 98 Heavy, good evening. Earlier on, there was continuous delay with maybe pockets of a little bit.
All right. Landing checklist is good.
39 seems to be the best right eastbound. I'm not sure if you're able higher or not.
Requesting 390 American 98.
Am I pronounced?
Thanks, crazy. All of this actually looks good. I have not flown out to Boston before. I've never been this far up in here. I usually stick around. Southeast, like the Southeast, Florida, Georgia,
Flaps 30.
Alabama. Flaps 30.
American 98, class audible 390.
Are you using the speed brake?
The 390 American 98.
No. You can
Okay,
go to arm
it's
it.
not. Yeah. All right, speed brake's armed. No, the water is.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the autopilot off.
All right. I don't know what the water's from. Do you want auto throttle off?
Yeah, auto throttle off and go flaps 40.
All right, flaps 40.
Asiana 587 Heavy,
Autopilot's
good evening.
off.
Continuous light chop reported ahead.
5,000 feet set on MFP in case we gotta go around.
Light chop reported. Asiana 587, there is light turbulence reported ahead, all levels.
Looking good. You're on the glide side.
Doesn't really feel like there's any wind at all.
1,000.
You're crabbing quite a bit though. I mean, you are in a crosswind landing. Looking good though.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
Number 4578, good evening. Earlier on there was intermittent continuous light chop
500
reported. I'm not sure how
minimums.
it's now.
400. 300.
'Alright, so those that are watching my stream can see you land from runway camera.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Looking good. Looking good. Nice.
39 has seemed to be my best eastbound ride, all the way down to probably 27 earlier, but anything in the middle.
Alright. APU started. Nope, not making that one. Oh, to the left. To the left.
Don't have rudder control. Take over, take over. I don't have rudder control, I can't do anything. Go, take it. You can taxi it back.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying over here.
Phew.
Did you not? Hold on, Jesus.
I don't know what I did. The rudders were working
Four flights
before.
yelling at me.
What happened?
Four flies just yelling at me. I wondered if you checked your check your settings, if you set up your.
We probably should have done a better job looking at that stuff before we started.
Let's stop here for just a second, because I don't know this airport. Let me get the chart up. Give me just a second. Okay, we're at Kilo. Alright, so we're gonna go straight on Kilo. Alright.
Did you start the APU?
Yeah, APU started.
American 98, Sector to Echo November Echo on first.
Direct to Echo November Echo American 98.
Oh,
What?
I was like, I can't move. Auto brake was on.
What's that?
Alright.
You need an after landing checklist.
Yeah, crazy. It was going well until he couldn't steer.
The landing was okay.
Yeah, no, it's all.
Wait, did I get my type rating?
You did until the very end.
It wasn't my fault. There was some sort of failure.
Nope. Some more. Shut up. Four flights yelling at me. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go straight. I have.
Where's
no
Walker
idea.
Air Park here?
I have no idea. We're just gonna go over here.
The boys are back in town.
Cruise 1914, heavy ground runway 24 right, information Zulu, altimeter 2984, taxi Bravo Charlie. 24 Bravo Charlie.
There we go. That looks like a great spot for us. Excuse me, truck.
Tractor 245, give way to the Chandra.
Excuse me, truck. Kill the lights for me, so we don't blind the guy. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody to prepare for landing. I failed.
Yeah, I'm sure someone back there knew.
Yeah, when we ran off the runway.
No, we were still on the tarmac. We're good.
Yeah, this is Mr. X. Crazy. Alright, brakes set. Engines off. And the jetway is coming. So I'll open up the door here in just a second. Let's go ahead and terminate the flight leg.
There was a bit of a discrepancy in my... We're hovering about 5 feet off the ground. Although the autogate connected.
Are we? Oh, I'm on the. Oh, you know what? You know why though? It's your
Altimeter.
It's your ortho. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, because I'm running custom, and you've got Fork Boy, and Fork uses 1/3 inch dims. I don't. I use the default.
Gotcha. I'm going to disconnect
Alright.
from Smart Copilot and watch a replay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. All right, I'm gonna disconnect. All right.
Oh, it just slammed me down on the ground.
All right, let's play this. Let's play this replay back here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I gotta fix this. The door's open. Let's see. Doors close. Something closed yet? Yep. All right. Oh.
Guys, that was a beauty until she ran off the runway.
Yeah, that's what it was, your not being able to control rudders.
The rudders were
You were
working on the
perfect
approach,
clear
though.
line landing.
It's a good-looking livery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. And then you just
Rolled it right
Right
off the
off
side. Well, at least we identified the problem and we corrected it before it turned into a tragedy.
Yeah, you know what it is? Because the rudder's moving. It's you weren't tied to yaw control on your wheel.
Yeah, normally it is. It saves like that. I don't know what
Yeah.
that was for.
So yeah, do me a favor.
500.
Number 4578, contact
When this is done processing, download it and stick it on G Drive and send me a link so that I can process a video with both of ours together. And then I'll put it on G Drive and you can download it and put it on YouTube. I'll put both of our streams and run them in real time.
Also, the ground spoilers were going up and down.
Okay, I need... Oh. Gotta get that awesome picture. So Fatty says that a black border around the windshield like Air Canada. Let me see. Air Canada 737. I'm assuming
It looks like
that's
the
gonna...
raccoon eyes. I would just like it underneath the windows. Just like those old school cargo planes.
Oh, that's an interesting... Yeah. It looks like he's wearing a Oh yeah, crazy. I'm waiting for everything to load. This is an awesome shot.
Would be a good picture if I wasn't 10 feet off the ground.
I mean, I can make it closer to the ground. Center it up too. There. There we go. I just left there, made sure to take some screen. Yeah, I know, right? This is beautiful. All right. Let's see. Gotta wait for the gate, and then gotta get the customary. Let's see, where do we want to get it from? Get it from here. Oh, I need to turn the APU off. Let me do that real quick. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Don't forget the ground power.
I am.
You are forgetting it?
No, I'm putting it on ground power. Okay.
I haven't been to Boston in a long time. Nice airport.
I know. You told me to get it a long time ago, and then I never flew to it.
It's got like the whole city and stuff.
Okay, there we go. Why do I still have exhaust? Oh, it hasn't powered down yet, that's why. There we go. Try to get this damn screenshot. There we go, with the baggage car. Alright. That was fun, dude. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was sick. Let's do it again. Choose a different plane next time, maybe. See what other ones we got. What other options we got.
We could do, we got the Caravan. The Caravan's an option.
Do you have the same BART scenery?
No, I don't. But I mean, I've been wanting to buy it. I can buy it. I've been wanting to do it.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll get it. Do you have ortho for?
I've got.
Well, I guess
I've got like
with
those islands around there, and there's like a free St. Croix, which is TISX.
Yeah.
That has a decent. It's like a pretty good ortho tile for the whole island. So you usually just fly between there and St. Bart's and what's the one? TNCM, Princess Juliana, is just north.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that next time. Maybe. Yeah, I say we do that. We do that for the next one. We can give the 208 a try and see what it does. We can test it tomorrow if you're around, because I don't work tomorrow. If you're around, ping me. We can try the 208. We'll ferry Fatty's thing down. We could run the FedEx livery.
Yeah, be back in the evening. I think my flight is at 12. I don't know. I'll message you when I get home.
Yeah, ping me when you get home.
All right, dudes.
All right, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us and watching the stream. It was a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time.
Later, y'all.
Later, y'all.
Peace.